One of the brands that the whole of Rugby League have bought into is the State of Mind brand, the State of Mind campaign. It's all about rugby players and their mental welfare, their mental well-being. And I'm here with Dr. Phil Cooper of State of Mind, one of the co-founders. Phil, just tell us a little bit about how you got into State of Mind.
Yeah, it was unfortunately the tragic death of Terry Newton. Just saw an article asking in the Rugby League Express and a letter in the same paper on a Monday morning reading about Rugby League, asking about the NHS should get together with Rugby League to try and prevent similar tragedies happening again in future. So invited a couple of people to a meeting. Brian Carney came. We asked the RFL if we could have a round of fixtures, if we gave everyone an education session, and here we are today.
I've got my badge on, and there's a lot of rugby league players who know full well what it's like to play in, week out, and play for decades in some cases. Just seen Danny Sculthorpe, we had a chat with him a few weeks ago. But what sort of players get involved and what's their role within State of Mind?
Well, I mean, currently we've got Corey Patterson's just joined us, who's obviously playing for Lee tonight, talking about some of his experiences in Oz and also when he's come over here. Ian Smith talking about the pressures of being a Super League full-time referee and some of the anxiety and sort of low mood that can give to an official, and how we should look after him a little bit more. Phil Vivers on coaching and playing, and also looking at how you build the resilience of players coming into a club from a very young age to make sure they're mentally fit to perform at the highest level week in, week out.
What about things like the well-being of your weekly routine, such as sleeping, what you're eating, your diet? Is there a bit of a focus in what people do with their bodies during the week that might cause a biological stress, if that makes sense?
Yeah, very much so, because again, I think if you're going to maintain your mental fitness alongside your physical fitness, you have to have those good routines in place, so eating as well as you can. Keeping active's pretty easy for rugby players, I reckon. But again, just thinking about the good things that you can do. If something's bothering you, to talk about it and see how you're feeling about it.
Now, in life, we all go through little bits of adversity, and for me, growing up, losing was a big part of those little adversities, and I had to learn to use. Do you think sometimes we can go the other end and go overcompensate for some of life's adversities that are actually good for us? Because I've read a million times that stress is only bad for you when you believe it's bad for you.
Yeah, potentially. I think there's a lot of a big psychological element in any sort of stress. But I think when we're going into like academy squads and stuff in different clubs or into community clubs, we're looking at building that mental fitness from a young age, because rugby players have to deal with the ups and downs of winning and losing throughout a season. So you've got to build that resilience early doors so they can actually sort of deal with it later on in life.
And really quickly, without rubbing it in, you're a Warrington fan, so you're having to deal with a little bit yourself, not having the best of runs, but you're going to persevere with it, I guess.
Well, I've been watching Warrington for over 30 years, so I've seen a lot of bad times, so good times recently have been good, but feel back in my comfort zone right now, so no problem.
I was there this time last year, I know exactly how you feel, but listen, thank you very much, Phil, for not just for being a Rugby League supporter, but for doing something extraordinarily special as well for Rugby League. Thank you.
Okay, cheers. Thanks a lot, Jamie.